called it last week when I said I feel as though this fight is going to go similar to what happened with Loxus and Tempesta. I felt as though Natsu was going to probably beat the dog shit out of him, and then he was going to do something to fuck Natsu over. And it went out that way. But I'm starting to understand it more. And now I'm kind of understanding that it's not necessarily that these demons, these people are just these OP-ass, strong-ass people. What it really is their curses that is the actual thing that makes them so dangerous. Because Tempesta, you saw he got annihilated, but then he just started fucking making everyone die, coughing, and all sorts of shit. So their curses is what makes them strong. They're not necessarily all that, as we've seen in this one, which, by the way, he was called Jackal, but I guess they switched up and it was a translation error because in the translation I read today, he was called Jaguar. So I'm guessing that that's his actual name. It's as though the curse is what makes them, you know, that gives them their strength and gives them the reason to be like, yo, they're cream of the crop, because Natsu beat the dog shit out of him and then Natsu gets fucked up. And it made me appreciate it more because now I'm understanding, okay, they aren't really like physical, you know, they're going to come and beat you up. Maybe there might be one in the group, I don't know, but it's more so the curse is what's the deadly thing. And when you understand it like that, it makes more sense why Jaguar gets fucked up, but then who's the real winner? Because Jaguar, after you see him again, you know, after he starts explaining everything, he don't even look that badly beat up, so he took the ass whooping, and then Natsu's the one that's there all fried up after becoming basically like a bomb. Apparently anything that touches him turns into a bomb and then self-destruct. And I think it's the amount of times you touch him, the bigger the impact, or the more amount of explosions or whatever. So pretty much it kind of reminded me, by the way, of Bleach, Bombietta, one of the latest characters in Bleach, how like her power or whatever, but I guess hers is really where her Reishi goes, turns into bombs. With him is if you touch him. So I thought that was a little interesting thing that's going on recently. But as far as like the fight and everything, at first I was like, really, like, what the fuck? Again, somebody's getting their ass kicked. Like, really? I thought this was Tartarus. You know, same feeling I had with the Tempesta battle with Loxus. But once I kind of seen, okay, it's the curse, it makes a little bit more sense that they aren't that strong, but their curse is what makes them deadly. It kind of, okay, I get it a little more. It makes more sense, and it made me enjoy and feel as though that was a proper indication of what they can do. Because they're not the fighting type. They're not like, you know, Grand Magic Games, you're going to throw up your fists or whatever, even though we so have the Grand Magic Games as well, but they're more so the cursed people. And when you look at it like that, I say that this was a pretty damn good way of showing Tartarus again, is that they will fuck you in a way, one way or another. I'm curious what the hell the white inheritance is, faith, because the way it was described by the old man, it seems as though it's something very important. I imagine it's some sort of magic. Maybe it's something really big, something that they can use or whatever, like a power to destroy the world or something like that. Usually, that's how it is with fairy tale. I'd imagine it can't be that strong, or, well, it could be big, but it isn't like the most biggest, because we do know that the most strongest magic of all is the one magic, love or whatever. Not gonna get into that either, but if that's the case, then how strong is this? I'd imagine, again, it's something that they could possibly use maybe to take over or something like that. It's called faith. And again, Hero likes to use a lot of these words that are like, you know, inspirational or very loving type of words for these magic, you know, love, faith. Faith, I'm guessing, is either something really big or maybe it has to do with faith. Maybe it sucks out the determination and faith in people that they have in, you know, even going on to live. Maybe it's something along the lines of that. That would be interesting. Overall, the chapter, though, it was a very good chapter. I felt as though it was like, yeah, okay, Jaguar got fucked up. Who won the war right there? Because Natsu won the battle, beating him up, and he's on the floor. But then he's like, you should have let me finish. And I'm liking Jaguar's style as well. The negatives about it is like, yeah, it's like, yeah, man, I just really wish somebody would get up and like beat the shit out of Natsu back or beat the shit out of anyone back. But nonetheless, it makes sense that their curse is what's the power. That's what's giving them the oomph and making them deadly foes. I'm just hoping that he doesn't keep on using the same pattern with each and every fight. How, you know, Fairy Tail member go, kick their ass, and then they do something afterward that is kind of like a trick move or a sneaky, dirty move. I mean, they are dark guilds, so it makes sense for them to be dirty and sneaky, and the way they do things is like underhanded, because like, yeah, he beat him up, but then he uses that bomb technique, and he wasn't even being that underhanded, I would say, because he was seemingly gonna tell Natsu, but Natsu didn't want to stop beating the dog shit out of him, so it's like, he's not that underhanded, I guess. And that last fucking panel, when he's like, oh, I'll give your granddaughter a violent death if you give me the info, is like, Jaguar's the shit right now. Fairy Tail right now has definitely improved dramatically from the Grand Magic Games. Yeah, it still has here and there my critiques or whatever, but for the most part, it has gotten a lot better, especially when you see chapters like this where Natsu is getting fucking dynamite bombed there to the point where he's just knocked out on the ground. So, very good shit. parts of the chapter, again, you know, the whole they're getting their ass kicked or whatever kind of makes it seem like a joke at first, but it's a setup for something even bigger, so that's good stuff. I'm going to give this one 8.5 out of 10. Very good. I like seeing where it's going. In the next chapter or so, I want to see Jaguar possibly do something, you know, everlasting and affecting. Maybe take the old man with him before the old man can escape, or kill someone or do something. He did do something big. I mean, after all, at the end of the day, Natsu's down, he's not. So that's good stuff, but I want to see the progression as far as, like, him taking that old man or killing the old man or doing whatever their mission is. And again, I want to learn more about faith and the white inheritance. What's that about? Again, I'm imagining it's just some really strong magic that they could use to attack people with or something like that. Maybe like a big cannon of energy, of magical energy or something. So we'll see with that. But overall, again, very good chapter, 8.5 out of 10. I'm looking forward to seeing where these fights are going to keep on going. I just hope we don't have the same pattern, because so far it's 2 in a row where it's like, they get their ass kicked, and then they do something underhanded afterward. Let's just get it straight up next time, like, onslaught of, like, oh, fucking hell, you know, they're beating people left and right. That's what I want to see next time. But still, Tartarus right now, they're shaping out to be not that bad. Let me know what you guys think. First of all, the fight, what do you think? Were you disappointed? Were you excited? For me, at first it was a weird feeling, but overall I was excited, and I was kind of glad the way it went, because yeah, they can get their asses kicked, but in the end they win. So that's some good shit right there. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see what's going to happen next regarding Jaguar. Is he going to kill someone? Is he going to actually escape and get away? I'd imagine he's not going to die in this particular event. I don't think anybody's going to be able to take him out. He's going to probably get the old man and get out of there, or kill the old man, or do something to that old man or his granddaughter. Maybe kidnap the granddaughter and leave. So we'll see where it goes from here. But I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.